When you think of well-beloved Nintendo franchises, what do you think of? Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Kirby, Splatoon, maybe even Metroid? Well, my favorite is a little bit different than what you were thinking of.
So where did it all begin? Well, it all started with a game on the Nintendo Wii. A game you probably have heard of. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is a well-known game on the Wii either for being a classic in your childhood or how much the competitive scene hates this game, which is fair. But there is one mode in the game that had a big impact on me. And no, it's not Subspace Emissary, even though that is pretty cool. But oddly enough, it's the Masterpieces mode. This is where you could play some of Nintendo's most classic games throughout their history, and you could do it for free. However, there was one caveat with this mode. There was a time limit. In reality, the Masterpieces mode was like an advertisement for Nintendo's Wii Shop channel. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't have any money to spend on these games. It's also because I didn't know how I could buy them from the Wii Shop. So, what did I do instead? Well, I went straight for the demos with the longest playtime. And when you have a fresh save file, there was one game that had the longest demo time compared to any of the other games. That game in question was Star Fox 64. I would play the hell out of the demo of Star Fox 64, mainly because I could never get past Corneria. Oh, come on! Hell, when I had a Wii U, they announced a new Star Fox game for it, and I was pretty excited because of the time I spent playing the 64 demo. It's probably also because they revealed it with puppets that were made by the Jim Henson Company. There was also a demo for that game, but I really didn't play that one. But the animated short that came alongside it, Star Fox Zero, The Battle Begins, definitely stuck with me, and I still even rewatch it to this day. Because I played Star Fox 64's demos so much, I started to play Fox in Smash Bros, and he is still one of my most played characters today in Smash Ultimate. But after playing as Fox in Smash for so long, I started to wonder what other people think about him. So I went onto the internet and found out about Super Smash Bros. Melee. And apparently, Fox is one of, if not, the best characters in the game. But the more I looked on the internet, the more I realized that Fox McCloud was basically only known for being a Smash character. And that was what I thought for a long time as well. Until 2021, that is. That's when I wanted to look up fan art of Fox McCloud because I was just bored. That's when I stumbled across several artists that were passionate not just about Fox McCloud, but the Star Fox series in general. And because of all the fan art I saw, I started to get interested into the Star Fox series myself. I was learning so much about Star Fox and its characters that I got really attached, but I could never really play any of the games at the time. I didn't have a Wii U anymore because I sold it to get my Switch, so I couldn't play Star Fox Zero. I didn't have a Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64, so I couldn't play the original or Star Fox 64. I did have a 3DS at that time, but the community basically hates Star Fox Command, so I didn't even try getting it. By the way, recording Robert here. How the fuck did I forget about Star Fox 64 3D? Like, there's like 8 games in the series. How did I forget about that one? So, what was I gonna do? I realized that my Wii could play GameCube games on it, and I also realized that there are 2 Star Fox games on the GameCube. Starting with Star Fox Adventures, it's a game commonly compared to the Legend of Zelda series, which, alongside that, had an interesting story with its development, where the game was initially called Dinosaur Planet and was meant to be Rare's last game on the Nintendo 64, but development was shifted to the GameCube and was now attached to the Star Fox series. Even though Star Fox Adventures sounds very interesting, especially because of its development history and it being a completely different game in the franchise, a different game caught not only my eyes, but also my heart. That game was Star Fox Assault. I love Star Fox Assault. The way it combines the Arwing gameplay of Star Fox 64 and the on-foot gameplay of Adventures makes it such a great starting point for later games in the franchise. That's a starting point that they have never used since. Anyways, I played this game on easy because, I'm a bitch, but I still had an extremely fun time playing through it. One thing I forgot to mention about Star Fox is that their games are super replayable, and Assault nails this incredibly. I recently played through the entirety of Assault and it was really tough, especially the final missions. But once I started to play more and more, playing through it kind of felt like second nature to me. Now, this game does have its faults. The Landmaster, even though it is a tank, has very stiff tank controls. You know, makes sense. This would be fine if it was the only gameplay style that plays like that. But the on-foot gameplay also has tank controls, but works perfectly fine. Also, why does the on-foot gameplay have tank controls? Anyways, another thing that I have a gripe with is the audio mixing.
What a strange creature.
There are several times the engine of the Arwing is louder than the characters talking. But outside of just those two things, this is easily my favorite Star Fox game. I even love the character interactions and cutscenes in this game.
Gotcha. Try not to make a mess of things, Slippy.
You're a rest, Falco. Seriously. Shut your beak for once.
For one, Peppy going out of his way to sacrifice himself twice, even though he should be retiring by this point. Like, Jesus fuck, calm down. Or even Star Fox and Star Wolf teaming up, leading to one of my favorite lines from this game.
Don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act.
And even Fox and Crystal having a romantic and humorous moment with Tricky after saving Zoria. Let's not forget about the music. Like, Star Fox Assault's OST is mostly comprised of orchestral pieces, which Nintendo would later do with games like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and most notably around this time, Super Mario Galaxy. Hell, one of my favorite tracks is literally the menu theme. And it's not even an orchestral song. Like, I know that many people prefer Star Fox 64 over Assault, and I do think it is the better game, but Star Fox Assault just scratches an itch that 64 couldn't for me. One day, I hope that another Star Fox game in the future could take what Assault did and make it so much more impactful. As much as I want to give the games the credit for making me a fan, it was more so the Star Fox community that pulled me in. I already mentioned fan artists that initially got me invested into Star Fox, but I never gave them the spotlight yet. So here are some artists that I really like and you should probably check out. I could probably talk about dozens of artists right now, but there are so many that I like that it would genuinely take me all day for me to talk about. Also, their profiles are in the description if you want to check them out later. It's now been a decade since the last Star Fox game. No, seriously, look at the date. Since then, Star Fox only has appeared a few times within that time frame, most notably with Star Fox 2's official release in 2017, and appearing in Starlink Battle for Atlas's Switch version as DLC. One reason I wanted to make this video in the first place was because I wanted to show why I care for Star Fox. Many people have gone on record about the series' fall from grace, and even part of the fanbase thinks Nintendo just doesn't care about Star Fox or even its other dormant franchises like F-Zero or Kid Icarus. But you know what? I don't think that's the case. Nintendo recently announced a new Rhythm Heaven game, which, when I'm recording this, they recently announced the release date. Also, Tomodachi Life and even fucking Famicom Detective Club have gotten new games. Have you ever heard of Famicom Detective Club before this? Not me. Like, what? Nintendo does care about its franchises, including Star Fox. Even if it does take a while for Star Fox to return, I do have a feeling that someday we will see the Star Fox team back in action once again. And hopefully, someday soon. And that is where the video was meant to end. I started writing this script on March 23rd, not really expecting much to happen. When, lo and behold, Fox McCloud was announced to be in the Mario Galaxy movie. And not just that, a Nintendo insider stated that there could be a new Star Fox game soon. Now, to be fair, I'm taking this info with a grain of salt. Star Fox has been used to scout out leakers within the company before. But this time, I don't think that's the case. I still remember checking Blue Sky and Twitter when it was announced and seeing so many people being shocked and happy. Like, I haven't seen this much Star Fox art on my feed and at this scale ever before. And I've been here for like 5 or so years. Even if the Star Fox game isn't real, the fact that I saw so many people care about Star Fox made me feel so happy. But one thing I can say for certain is that Star Fox is not only my favorite Nintendo franchise, but also that it matters to me. And I hope you guys can check out the games yourself. Hey, hi everybody. What? What? I just go onto YouTube. What? What the fuck do you mean? We're just getting a Star Fox Direct. This is, no, they're like, I thought this is fake. I'm like, oh wait, this is fake. This is Nintendo of America! I'm freaking the fuck out! So, Nintendo announced a Star Fox Direct 10 minutes before it started. And to say I was excited would be...
That's right. The main character from the Star Fox series.
Sorry. An understatement. As you could tell, I was able to react to this Direct live, and you know what? Here's my reaction highlights, if you want to watch it. Oh! Oh, there's the team! There's the team!
Atmospheric entry.
Whoa!
Extend the wings.
They look way more realistic. They're not cartoony anymore. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I think that'll have to grow on me. This game looks cool. I will say that. This game looks fucking cool. I really fuck with the graphics. I just don't really think about the character designs are good. Bill! Yo, where's Cat Monroe since this is 64? Oh, yo, there's a Star Wolf. Holy shit. I knew it was gonna have mouse controls. I'm getting this game. I'm a Star Fox fan. I'm getting this fucking game. Cat! Oh, wait, that's funny. Yo, we get Star Fox VTuber models, everyone. Bro, show Star Fox Assault. Show Star Fox Assault. If you show Star Fox Assault, you're cool with me. Adventures, yes, yes. Give us Assault. Give us Assault. Give me my game. Give me my game. Bitch, where the fuck is Assault?
Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
Oh no. Ah! God, before it was already tragic, now it's even worse. It's But yeah, the Star Fox Direct was pretty much a very big surprise for everyone. Like, holy shit, 10 minutes? Really? Come on. I personally don't like that Star Fox 64 again, but considering how well the Mario Galaxy movie has done and the fact that it's reintroducing or introducing new people to Star Fox, I think this is the best way to go at it, especially since the game looks fun to play and we don't have to use a second screen the entire time. Another divisive point that people brought up was the character designs being realistic. As you saw, my reaction was a bit nervous and a bit unsure, but over time I have learned to love these new designs, except Fox's legs. I do not like that. What the fuck is that? You can't run like that! But literally outside of those two things, I'm perfectly fine. I love the fact that the gameplay looks fun and fluid. I might even get Nintendo Switch Online for the online multiplayer. The graphics in this actually look fucking crazy, because holy shit, this game looks insane. One thing Nintendo did after the Direct was release some songs onto Nintendo Music from this game. Obviously all the songs aren't original, they're from Star Fox 64, but oh my god, they're peak. Go and listen to it. Go and listen to these new songs. I mean, right now you're listening to the new main menu music, which it's fucking great. It's fucking great. I love it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I personally don't fucking care. And I hope to see you all pretty soon. Peace out, everybody.